Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have your spoilers for the upcoming week of December 5th, 2022 for all platforms. That means PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch. We're going to be going over the upcoming events, new troops, new weapons, new pets, Kingdom Power, what Kingdom Week it is, and what you can expect from event keys and in the Soul Forge with as far as weapons go. So let's get into it right now. All right, weekly event spoilers: PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. Let's see what we got going on the week of December 5th here. Guild Wars. If I recall correctly, I did pretty good in Guild Wars last time, so I should be in the top. I think I moved up like one slot at least. I'm definitely a Herald, and bracket. We've been, our bracket's like 4 or something. It's kind of, but yeah, Guild Wars is back. Set your defense, do your sentinels, yada yada. Um, World event also. Saturi Gods, Medal of Bones, 160% skull damage for all troops in the current event. So if you're watching this and you're deciding, hey, am I going to watch that team video tomorrow that Sinnycool puts out super early in the morning? You probably should because it's a skull damage medal, so those are usually a little bit harder to do. Faction Event Tuesday is Fang Moore. Pet Rescue Wednesday is Shrinks. We have a Keytar week. So Keytar is the Kingdom next week. Class Event Thursday is Necromancer. Kind of an underrated class. I think some people see it as a very, very crappy class, but it's more like a average class. Friday is Raids. Envoy of Pride, Santa Mirage. So to reiterate here, we got Guild Wars going on all week. We got a world event that's skull damage medal. Faction event is Fang Moore. Pet rescue is Shrinks from Keytar. Class event is Necromancer. And raid boss on Friday through the weekend is Santa Mirage, Envoy of Pride, Damon. Alright, so let's check out Keytar here. What troops will be in the event key drop table and what weapons will be in the Soul Forge? Is it going to let me see? It's just being slow for me. Hold on a second. Here we go. Alright, troops. Alistair, Anknum, Anubite Warrior, Apophysis, Aziris, Bastite Priestess, Bone Dragon, Bone Scorpion, Carrion Crow, Jackal the Guardian, Keeper of Souls, Mortera, Mummified King, Necreza, Pharaoh Hound, Pharaoh Nefertani, Ferris Ra, Revenant, Satite Warrior, Skeleton, Tomb Knight, Tutankhamun, Wall of Bones, War Sphinx, and White. Back in the day, everybody would get excited because of Ferris Ra, but recently, the time to soul farm is right now in the Vault event, and not with Ferris Ra. Ferris Ra is now like the second best soul farming thing because the Vault is the best, and Ferris Ra is the best thing you can do outside of the Vault. It's almost not worth it anymore to just soul farm. You get souls so easily, gold so easily, especially if you do the Vault like you're supposed to in Nomapaloozas and stuff. It's almost not worth like sitting there and setting up a specific soul farming team anymore. But if you're going to, Ferris Ra is definitely the best one to do it with. And yeah, but I would definitely recommend going super hard in the Vault instead of setting up some convoluted team to go specifically farm souls. So yeah, nothing really there that's sticking out to me as far as troops you can get with event keys. Not a very good kingdom. So, Keytar. Weapons! These will be in the Soul Forge, at least some of these. Bloodthirsty Axe, Bone Shield, Creeping Death, Dead Gauntlet, Doomed Helm, Doomed Tome, Dustbringer. Not Dustbringer. Eye of Zathenos, Kopesh of Misery, Phylactery, Scrab Blade, Scythe of Keytar, Tomb Lord's Crook, Withering Touch. So, the ones that stand out to me there, Dead Gauntlet I'm using right now for something. I can't remember what. I think the new mythic, which he's not very good, so who cares about that. Dustbringer, you can't get. That's kind of like Dawnbringer, how you get it. Phylactery, if that's in the Soul Forge, go for it, but I think it's more of a mastery weapon. It's a soul farming weapon. Once again, it's kind of like Ferris Ra, where you don't really need it too much anymore. Let's see. Withering Touch. I think if Withering Touch is there, that would be a good one to get. So Withering Touch and Phylactery are the ones to look out for, and I'm not sure that either one is going to be there. The one most likely to be there would probably be Withering Touch. So, you know, keep your eye out for that. It's nothing not like a must-have or anything, but it's just worth mentioning, I guess. So Keytar is kind of crappy, y'all. It used to be like everybody would wait for it and hope for it for Ferris Ra, but like on my new account, I have like so many souls right now. It's crazy. I have so much gold. I have like 7,000 gems. Like just follow along with my new account and you'll be completely fine. Like I don't even have any I have 0 VIP. So if you follow along with my new account and then you also like spend money on the game, you're going to be a freaking beast. So just follow along with me, a person with no VIP, and then give yourself VIP. Like that's like taking steroids. You would be a beast. I was saying that in the live stream the other day. It just made so much sense. Like, go check out that live stream from the other day. So yeah, that is the Keytar troops and weapons for next week. All right, troop spoilers. PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. Week of December 5th, 2022. On Monday, December 5th, 2022, from Keytar, we have Saturi Gladius. Never-ending Sature. Arcane Lava, base rarity, ultra rare, troop type Naga, troop role War Master. So it's a Naga, and he kind of looks like a Triceratops. Triceratops. Looks like a dinosaur more than a Naga. He's got a shield, a sword, armor. He's pretty much a dinosaur with armor on. Snake Strike is the spell. Create 8 skulls and 8 red dragon gems. Mana color red-brown, mana cost 12. That's interesting. Trait number 1, Razor Teeth, inflict bleed when doing skull damage. Trait number 2, Bloodlust, become enraged when enemy dies. Trait number 3, Tough Scales, reduce damage from skulls by 30%. Sounds interesting. Doesn't sound like awesome, but there's no like boost ratio. But 8 red dragon gems, that's quite a bit of red dragon gems, plus 8 skulls. So it's kind of like a mini Wild Queen or Wild King, but only ultra rare and only 8 skulls. But it does 8 red dragon gems. Those can explode and match and blow up and stuff. So it might be pretty cool. It sounds okay. Like, it sounds interesting, at least. So on paper, it looks interesting. I don't poop on everything as soon as it comes out. New Mythic is not good, but that thing looks okay for an ultra rare Glory Shop troop. Alright, weapon spoilers, PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. That was the only troop, by the way. Friday, December 9th, 2022, from Cinemirage, we have Bane of Gods. Rarity, legendary, weapon type, tome, weapon roll, generator. Mana color, green, yellow. Mana cost, 14. The spell explodes magic plus 1 purple gems, grant a random status effect to all Cinemirage allies, then summon a Cinemirage troop. Isn't it funny how they get into those and then they just do it for every single typing and they don't have to think of any cool weapons anymore? I mean, I like those weapons, but it's kind of like lazy. But anyway. Chaotic. Eliminate 2 points of a random skill from the first enemy. Impish, 10% chance to summon a Closet. Leeching, steal 2 mana from the first enemy. And Damned, curse the first enemy. Hey, I do the same thing, right? Spoiler video, weekly preview, faction video. Like, I get into a rhythm, too, and just keep sticking to a formula. And then I do it so good, other people copy me. It's like, they're just doing the same thing, so I can't fault them for that. They make a weapon, they do it for every single typing. It just makes sense, so... let's see. So that's the only weapon. So 1 new troop, 1 new weapon. So class spoilers, probably not going to have anything. Kingdom spoilers, probably not going to have anything. And then pet spoilers, PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. Nothing until around Christmas time. And then max kingdom power. We have on December 5th, 2022, Keytar Kingdom Power goes to 22, and that is all. So yeah, that's everything for PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. just to go over it again, we have a kind of a busy week, but kind of like a boring week. So you got Guild Wars going on all week, and then you have a world event with a skull damage medal going on all week. So kind of like an annoying week. That'd probably be the word for it, annoying. And then it's a Keytar week with no good nothings there. So except for Ferris Ra, if you really want to be old school and go soul farm outside of a vault event. Necromancer, nothing to write home about. Raids with another weapon, send a Mirage, Explodey, Summon, Positive Status Effect weapon. Nothing too crazy. That Glory Shop troop looks interesting, and, that's about it, really. So, yeah, like, share, subscribe, consider joining, helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel, comment below, and I'll see y'all for the scoring, the world event scoring video at around reset time, and then I'll make a team video a couple hours after that, so that's what's up the next couple videos. Thanks for watching, and let's move on to Nintendo Switcheroos. Alright, Nintendo Switch spoilers for the upcoming week of December 5th, 2022, around the 11-minute mark. Alright, let's go Nintendo Switch. We had, if you just want to know Nintendo Switch, PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation, we have like an annoying week. We have Guild Wars, we have World Event with Skull Damage Only Medal, we have like nothing really cool happening, so just if you wanted to know, if you didn't watch the first half, we have like kind of an annoying week. So I hope you guys have a better week than us. Alright, Nintendo Switch, here you go. Alrighty, on Monday, December 5th, 2022, y'all have a World Event. Same thing as us. You have World Event and Guild Wars. So that's cool. At least you can kind of be doing the same thing as us. Like, Guild Wars, there's no, typing or kingdom or restriction or whatever. So Guild Wars, at least you can follow along, kind of. The name of the World Event is the Crystal Prison. Medal of the North, 160% spell damage for all troops in the current event. Another cool thing about being on Switch is I already have a video for that, so if you can find it, you could watch it right now if you want to, before the event even starts, and just get it. You can get your team ready and everything, if you wanted to, today. And then you also have Guild Wars. It's a Glacial Peaks week, and the World Event says Saga is the troop, and Fey Mystic is the typing. Alright, you also have Guild Wars. Make sure you set your defense and do your Sentinels on Monday. Tuesday, Faction Assault is Mirrored Halls. Wednesday, Pet Rescue is Itty Bitty Yeti from Glacial Peaks. Thursday, Class Event is Frost Mage. Probably a top 5 class. It's one of those that you only really need to get to level 70 to make it awesome. And when Elementalist came in, it took a slight hit, but it still does its own thing. It has a 50% start where Elementalist does not. And I can't remember, like, it's more reliable early freeze, I think, something like that. Like, Elementalist is definitely better overall, but Frost Mage is still up there. It's kind of like Titan and Sentinel. Like, Titan is Elementalist and Frost Mage is Sentinel. But a little bit better than that, really, because nobody uses Sentinel, but people still use Frost Mage. Anyways, Frost Mage still good, still like a top 7 class for sure. Friday, you guys have Bounty. You're getting Shadow Beast from Darkstone. If I recall correctly, it was not too good, but we'll check it out in a minute. So yeah, you guys have Guild Wars, World Event, Spell Damage, Glacial Peaks week, Faction Assault Tuesdays, Mirrored Halls. Wednesday is Itty Bitty Yeti from Glacial Peaks. Thursday, Class Event is Frost Mage, and Friday you have Bounty through the weekend. Darkstone, Beast Rogue, Shadow Beast. Alright, let's check out Glacial Peaks and see what troops you can get with event keys and what weapons will be in the Soul Forge. Alright, the troops that will be in event key chests next week for Nintendo Switch are, not all of these, right? Some of these you probably don't have yet. Some of these maybe they're faction troops. Some of these might be campaign troops, but some of these will be in the event key drop table, and I'll try to shout out any that are for sure good that you should go for. Alright, we got Borealis, we got Sir Nunnos, Daughter of Ice, Doom of Ice, your Stone Shatter, Freya, Frost Archer, Frost Lizard, Frost Feather, Frostling, Grimora, Ice Golem, Ice Orca, Jackalope, Queen Mab, Saga, Saphirax, Skady, Snow Guardian, Snow Panther, Snow Sprite, Snow Hunter, Tessarion, Ulor, Winter Knight, Winter Wolf, and Yeti. I don't really see anything. I thought, always Glacial Peaks. I always think Glaceon is from Glacial Peaks, but I don't think he is. But Borealis is pretty good. It's a dragon. It does triple skull damage to Frozen. But nothing like too crazy there. Daughter of Ice is pretty good. She's an empowered converter. Out of everything else, you know, the other things you can't really get with event keys, like Saphirax. Ulor's just not a good mythic, really. It's kind of middle of the road. Skady, not good anymore, really. The mythics aren't very good there. So yeah, you're going for like a legendary in Borealis and then a empowered converter and Daughter of Ice. So it's really not worth throwing your precious event keys. That if you're doing it right, you're going to save up a big stack of event keys and then throw them at like one kingdom in your whole Gems of War career, because they're not. It's very hard to get a mythic with event keys, and the only way to really do it is to save up a bunch of them, and just like it happens every once in a while. So don't be throwing them at like Glacial Peaks. Make sure you throw them at like Ironhawk or High King Iron Gut or something like that instead. After saving up like 5,000 plus. Anyway, so yeah, Glacial Peaks. Let's check out the weapons now. These will be in the Soul Forge, able to craft most of them. Once again, not every single one of them, but I'll try to call out ones that will be for sure. Alright, you have a Boreal Crystal, Chalice of the Peaks, Doom Statue, Frost Staff, Glacial Crystal, Ice Dagger, Ice Sapphire, Mirror Orb, Nature's Wrath, Orb of Winter, Silent Night, Winter's Woe. So a Boreal Crystal is the one you want to look out for. It's an explodey. It's good with like elementals, I think. Sometimes it goes with like Gobtruffle. Sometimes it goes with like Rowan. It has, I think, a Green Storm on it. It has like a couple good talents or whatever they're called, tempers. And yeah, if you don't have a Boreal Crystal, I'd definitely recommend it. It's probably the tippy top of that kind of weapon. That kind of weapon's usually right in the middle, like a C, C+, maybe B-. But the Boreal Crystal is like one of the best of those. So it might be like a B+. So just maybe get that Boreal Crystal, I would say. It's not like a must have, like Life and Death or something, or Rope Dart. But it's up there. It's like a B+. So if you have the 300 diamonds, and it being so cheap... So a B+, that's only 300 diamonds, you should probably get it. So that'll be my final word on a Boreal Crystal, is that you should probably get it if you don't have it. I forgot to say what I was doing here in the background, but it's pretty obvious. Just doing the Vault event, and I was like falling asleep. So if you see me pause during like a Nomapalooza, it's because I probably fell asleep for like 15 seconds or something. Woke back up while I was doing a Nomapalooza like an idiot. Anyway, so that's your event key drop table and your Soul Forge weapons. Let's check out your new troops, Nintendo Switch. Alright, on Monday, December 5th, 2022, from Zhejian, you're getting Fairy Gob Mother, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boom, Arcane Beast and Venom, base rarity Mythic, troop type Fey Goblin, troop role Mage. Was always like so like I wish she was good. She's cool looking. Spell is Wish Granted. Gain an extra turn and either create 2 to 3 Wish Gems or deal magic +1 damage to all enemies boosted by Wish Gems, or give magic +1 life to all other allies boosted by Wish Gems. Mana color green, red, purple. Mana cost 22. Trait number 1, Goblin Bond. Trait number 2, Spell Armor, 25%. Trait number 3, Wishing Well, 50% chance to convert a yellow gem to a wish gem when my turn begins. It's like a gimmicky, like if you want to try to use her, she's not terrible. But, you know, I hate things that do or, you know? Like, she could just, like, get an extra turn and give your team a little bit of life, and that's it. So it's not very consistent, and it's kind of like using like Princess Fizzbang or No Ben Brothers. It's one of those kind. It's not like Flaming Oni or High King Iron Gut or King Gob Truffle. Like those are all good goblins. This is more of the Princess Fizbang No Ben Brother brand of goblin. So, fun and not terrible, but not something you're going to use every day either. All right, also on Monday, December 5th, 2022, from Glacial Peaks, Saga. Please don't sue us, King. Arcane Swamp, base rarity epic, troop type Fey, Mystic, troop roll Mage. All right, Saga. Her spell is called Ice Bolt. Deal magic +1 damage to all enemies, boosted by blue and frozen enemies. Mana color blue-green, mana cost 13. Trait number 1, Water Spirit. Trait number 2, Insulated. Trait number 3, Song of Ice. Summon an ice storm at the start of battle. She's not bad, but, she hits all enemies, so you'll use her here and there in certain restrictions. If there's a Fey restriction, if there's a Mystic restriction, if there's, like, I don't know, a blue restriction, a green restriction, but I don't know. It would have to be, like, a Mystic green restriction or something crazy, so if it's super restricted, you might use her because she hits all enemies, but, yeah, she's not anything too great. Song of Ice, she has a nice ice storm. She uses blue. Mana cost is pretty low. Hits all enemies. So, solid. Solid, epic troop. Alright, on Friday, December 9th, 2022, from Darkstone, y'all are getting Shadow Beast. His dark is worse than his bite. Arcane Skull, base rarity rare. Troop type Beast Rogue. Troop roll Striker. That's your bounty troop. Shadow Claw is the spell. Deal magic +3 damage to an enemy. If the enemy dies, inflict a random status effect on all enemies. Mana color purple-brown, mana cost 11. Trait number 1, Bounty Hunter. Trait number 2, Song of Darkness. Summon a Darkstorm at the start of battle. Trait number 3, Stealthy. Cannot be targeted by spells unless there are no other targets. So for the purposes of Bounty Hunter, it's not terrible. You could kill off an enemy with it and like get a nice negative status effect to all enemies. But it uses brown. Tagraki uses brown. It makes a purple storm, which it doesn't use, and neither does Tagraki. So, not the best bounty troop ever, but not the worst ever either. Make sure you use it, though. Like, some people get confused about bounty. Bounty is like, you need to use bounty troops, and you need to use the bounty captain if you want to get through it, if you want to get all points. But you can do whatever you want, like I was saying on the live stream the other day. You guys need to watch that live stream. It's kind of funny, I feel. You can, whenever you go down the stairs, you can just fall down the stairs. Like, it's your choice. You can do whatever you want in the world. You can play treasure hunt all day. You can fall down the stairs whenever you go downstairs. You can, get in your car and drive into a church. Like, you're allowed to do whatever you want. So, if you want to use, like, I don't even know what I was going on about that for, but, yeah. Anyway. Make sure you use the bounty captain, basically. You can do whatever you want, though. It's just like Guild Wars. You don't have to use the color of the day if you don't want to, but if you want to get the most points, you should. But you don't have to do anything. You can fall downstairs whenever you go down them and just land on your head every single time if you want. You can do whatever you want. You're free to do whatever you want. Anyway, let's go. What am I talking about? So, let's go to weapon spoilers for Switch here. Nothing. And y'all are getting Geomancer one day. That'll be nice. Then you'll have a 50% start for Construct and everything. Hellcrag looks like your next little kingdom there, but it's not for a while. Your next pet isn't till around Christmas time. And Max Kingdom Power. On December 5th, 2022, Glacial Peaks Kingdom Power goes to 22. Also, Zhejian Kingdom Power goes to 26. And then on the 9th of December, Darkstone Kingdom Power goes to 25. So yeah, that's everything for Nintendo Switch. You guys also have Guild Wars all week. You also have a World event all week. But at least yours is spell damage. Ours is Skull. You guys have Glacial Peaks, right? So nothing much there, right? What was the... You had like a weapon maybe, right? A Boreal Crystal. Boreal Crystal might be one of the most important things of the week. Bounty's the best single player event in the game for rewards. It's like gives you so many orbs that you have a chance to get like blues and a lot of blues and a lot of purples. So don't like open them all and get all greens and then say how bad bounty is. It's the chance to get, you know? So it's a really good event. You should get it all the way done. Make sure you use bounty troops. Make sure you use the bounty captain. I have plenty of videos. I have a bounty video where we got that troop that you guys are getting. So go check that out, and you should be fine. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel, comment below. If you're listening right now and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you are subscribed, go tell your guild, go tell your Discord, go tell your Reddit, go tell your whatever, your OnlyFans, whatever it is, to come subscribe. Let's get to 2/3 to 10K. I'd really appreciate it. I want to get there. 6666. Let's go. We're almost there. Like 30 more to go. 20 more to go, something like that. So any help would be appreciated. If there's one person out there listening right now that can subscribe, it's free and it helps a lot, and we're trying to get there. So yeah, you would be helping. So you're the best. Peace out.